Ways you are definitely one of the best selfies in the world. It's such a hard work once in your life. There are people who cannot articulate even one sentence. But why? You need to communicate. If the base is not strong, then you will struggle at every step. I was part of Renaissance team. Renaissance was a really, really good activity I feel I had with that time.
Hello, sir.
Hello.
Welcome to JECRC back.
Thank you. Thank you.
How does it feel to be back at the place where you made so many memories?
Yeah, it is still the same. I have not seen any changes. It still feel like it's been 10 years now, and I still feel, I'm going to my normal classes. Like, I just come here, meet my friends. It still give that those fresh vibes. Uh, I'm happy to be here.
Any special changes that caught your eye?
Nothing has changed at all. I mean, the D block was not there. I don't know whether you guys, of course, you guys don't know, but the D block used to be an MBA block at that time.
Oh,
So they now change it, and there used to be a volleyball. That's the only place which has changed. Apart from that, there is not even a single brick which has moved. It is exactly same how it was.
that's so nice to
Yeah.
hear.
So, sir, you have also been part of many technical and cultural activities
Mhm.
during your college times.
Mhm.
So, if you would like to tell us like one of your skills which
Mm.
you've learned in those cultural activities, which would help a student like me
Mm.
progress.
Yeah, I was unfortunately not part of any technical club at that time, but I was part of cultural club. I was part of Renaissance team. I think that really helped me in learning how to manage a team. Let's say, how to organize things, how to make a schedule and all those things. And I think they are really helping me now also. So Renaissance was a really, really good activity I feel I had at that time.
Sir, also you have transitioned in many companies and many different roles.
Hmm.
So, how do you keep up with the different types of technologies which keep on coming up like day by day?
Yeah, the thing is, technology changes, but the core concept remains the same.
Mm.
You have to understand it. So let's say there are multiple. I'll take time to answer this question, but let's say there are, there are languages. If you have command over one language, understanding other language becomes very easier because the concept remains same. Like, you have to build it and all those. Basically, I don't want to get into technicalities, but it remains same.
Mm.
And same is with technology because people who are developing those technology are again like someone who was working on this legacy thing before. Correct. So if your concepts, if the core concepts are clear, understanding new technology won't be tricky. It will help. It will have a ramp up time, but it won't be like a day and night difference. If it is a ML, if it is AI or whatever it is, you will never feel like something has changed drastically. It keeps on evolving. So you also evolve with it because you also get that opportunity according to time.
So basically, your base should be strong, and
Base
once
should be
that
strong.
is clear, you can build up on
Yes.
future
If
technology.
your base is not strong, then you will struggle at every step.
Exactly.
Yes.
So now the $1 billion question.
Okay.
How did you prepare for the Google interview? Any specific strategies, something you
Yeah,
can
the best part about a Google interview process is they tell you how to prepare. You don't have to prepare for a Google interview.
Mm,
So first thing is, if again let's divide it into two statement. One is you are applying to Google, correct, and your resume has to get
mm,
selected. That's one part. Once it is selected, they will tell you how to prepare. They will give you the entire the study material.
right.
They will tell you all the links.
Mm,
The basically the recruiter will let you know like, okay, and they will even ask you how much time do you need to prepare. Once you are comfortable, then you give the interview. You getting it? So let's say it happens. So that the entire interview process is 2 years. 1 year to clear the interview rounds. The other 1 year to do team matching, and then your profile gets expired basically. So it's a 2-year process at the maximum length. But to prepare for it, I think they take care of it.
yeah.
But to get to that stage also, you have to do a lot of homework.
Mm,
But knowing that they are going to ask all those coding questions, so you yourself start preparing for DSA
mm.
and algorithm if you are going for developer profile. If you are going for other profiles, then it's a different story. But for developer, you have to be very, very strong at the DSA and you have to be very, very strong at algorithms.
All right.
Yeah.
So now a question that you might not answer, but
Okay.
how much do you think Google pays? How well does it pay?
It like I can buy a water bottle out of it. That's what I know. So revealing like I won't reveal the figure, but there are
Mm,
I think the data is available online, so you can check. but I think it pays you enough to to have whatever you want to buy, basically to buy whatever you want to have, kind of thing. But see, no pay is enough for anyone. So if you want, let's say, XYZ amount, someday you will have a lifestyle and you will feel like, "ठीक है यार, I need more." So, but it pays you really well. It pays you definitely, one of the best salaries in the world.
Yes. So, what is the most expensive thing you personally own?
Um, um, uh, okay, so I won't talk about it here, but there is something. So I'm big time into cars and gadgets.
Oh,
Big time, big time. So I won't talk about the car thing, but there's this bizarre thing which I recently bought. It's not most expensive, but yeah. So I recently bought a private theater. So I really recently set it up. So that cost me somewhere around 15-ish.
oh, that's
Yeah.
all right.
That's impressive.
Sir, we have the next round as a rapid fire round.
Okay.
We'll shoot questions at you, and you reply them.
Okay.
As fast as possible.
Okay.
Yes.
What was the first thing you did when you came to the JECRC
Yeah,
college?
we had samosas. So
You
there
had
was
some.
this canteen and backside. So and that time they used to give 5 rupees per samosa. Like they used to take 5 rupees per samosa, and like we made friends. And yeah, I think that was the first memory I have, like coming and meeting new people, and then yeah, having samosas.
Your favorite hangout spot?
Inside college, outside college.
Both.
Inside college, the outside BH, the boys hostel 2.
RT.
Boys
Okay.
hostel 2, not the first one. Boys hostel 2 was our favorite. We used to hang out there a lot, a lot. And outside it was Mehta ka paranta. That I don't know whether it does. Very nice.
It has a staple.
Is it?
Yeah.
Very nice. Does
Were
it
you
still give that much butter? अभी देता है वो वैसा? No.
extra?
Extra.
Extra भी देता है.
Extra.
Uh, were you a hostler or were you a day scholar?
Yeah, I joined JECRC because I wanted to be at a local college, so I was a day scholar.
All right.
But I used to come every day. No matter if I'm going to the class or not, I used to come every day. If there are no classes, then also I used to come.
Great.
But yeah, I never used to go classes.
uh, your favorite campus event?
Renessa?
Renessa. All
Yeah.
right. Your favorite place to have snacks?
It has changed, yeah. There was a canteen, back canteen. In our last year, basically they moved it to the basement. वो जो नए वाला कैंटीन है वो लास्ट ईयर में 15 में बनी थी वो. बट पहले बैक कैंटीन होती थी वो बहुत अच्छी थी यार. बहुत ही अच्छी कैंटीन थी. So that was our favorite spot or snack.
If you could relive one day from your JCRC life of 4 years, which day would you choose to relive?
Which day?
Yes, sir, relive.
Oh my God. I think this is a very tricky question. I think every day at JECRC was. No, I'm not giving a diplomatic answer. Trust me.
Yeah, that's
But
actually
one particular day, if I have to relive, no particular specific day. I think it's a very very tricky question. Every day, I still love my college days. Yeah, I still feel like they are. I don't feel they are like 10-year or 15-year-old days. I still feel they are like very recent one, and because I loved my college days, so that's why. Particular day.
Like the most memorable thing the first thing comes to your mind when you think of JCRC.
Achha, I'll tell you an incident.
Hmm.
This is a funny one. Don't show it to Arpit sir. Arpit sir, if you're watching it, please skip this one. So we were standing at this back volleyball court. So there used to be a volleyball court where there is this new block, correct? D block.
block.
Ah.
Right.
So and we had just got promoted to seniors. We were in second year. So first year batch had come just recent, and it was I guess in November, October, November. So a junior came to us and we were standing. We were playing volleyball, and this junior came to us and he said, "Sir, पटाखा फोड़ दें क्या?" ठीक है. And we being senior, हमने बोला ठीक है फोड़ दो, हमें क्या फर्क पड़ रहा है. एंड उसने वो सच में वो गया बेचारा, माचिस लेके आया बुलेट पे, उसने पटाखा जला के फोड़ दिया. एंड समवन केम रनिंग कि भाई कौन है पकड़ो पकड़ो. एंड दे स्टार्टेड रनिंग एंड वी स्टार्टेड रनिंग. बोलने लगा अबे हम भी फंसे. एवरीवन स्टार्टेड रनिंग. लास्ट में जाके पता है फंसे हम लोग. हम जो 3 सीनियर थे हम लोग फंसे. अब अर्पित सर को ये तो पता है इन्होंने तो नहीं किया, तो अर्पित सर बोलते एक काम करो, सारी क्लासेस में जाओ, बोला हमें सस्पेंड कर दिया गया है। मैंने बोला ये कौन करेगा, इससे मैं सस्पेंड ही कर दूं। सब इतनी ज्यादा बेइज्जती कराएंगे। बोला नहीं, इसके बाद कोई बम नहीं फोड़ेगा ना, हमें पता है तुमने नहीं फोड़ा, लेकिन सबने क्लास में जाके बोला कि सस्पेंड कर दिया गया। मैंने ये नहीं करने वाले हम जाके। So that was quite funny.
Uh,
Alpe sir used to sit here only before, but I
अच्छा.
sir, what kind of a student were you? A popular kind of guy, or like you were what kind of?
how can I answer this question? I don't know whether I was popular or not. I used to take part in all the activities. I used to play guitar and all those things. I don't know if I was popular or not. I believe I was, but I don't think I was.
We do believe you were.
So now onward to the more important things, more technical things, which are
Okay.
here to learn from you.
Okay.
So what are one of the like the technical and the soft skills which the students should have to survive in a top company like Google?
See, Google, I don't think you should take Google as an example. First of all, Google is a core programming core coding company. That's how I put it. There are people who cannot articulate even one sentence properly, but it doesn't matter. Like it doesn't mean that they are not doing well in Google. Correct. So Google is a wrong example, but I would say to survive, you need to communicate, correct? Because you are in a corporate world. Corporate is all like corporate, correct?
Mm.
So you need to communicate. Now to communicate, you have to articulate it really well, like what you are thinking, and you have to understand what other person is thinking. So that is where the soft skill comes. Now if you are, let's say, communicating with a US client, correct? If you're, let's say, US team member or any other team member, you are, let's say, north south as well, India,
Mm.
correct? If you are not able to make them understand what you are thinking, it gets very tricky. So that is the only place where you need a normal, I'm not saying like the best, I'm saying normal communication skill where you are just able to understand what they are saying, where you are able to make them understand what you're trying to say. That is the most thing. If you are there, other things will come with time, don't worry.
Mm.
You will get, like, you don't have to emphasize it, on that particular thing a lot ki I need good communication skill to crack it. वैसा नहीं है.
So as we know, sir, you're now working at Google. So how is the workplace environment and how is it different from other companies?
Yeah, it's very very different. I think that's the USP of Google. That's why I think people want to join Google. Maybe Google is so successful. So the thing is, they say we will take care of you. You just focus on your work. They don't say it directly, but that's indirect thing. I'll tell you how. So they will give you a driver, they will give you a car, basically a cab service. You just tell them when you want to come to office. There is no attendance system as such, like no one tracks it, like whether you were there in the office or not. Then what you need is like you need, let's say, massage. You need to play with like your team members. You need, let's say, play arenas. Those are available. You need good food, so we have floors with different cuisines. So you can have, let's say, Chinese on about first, like a particular floor, continental on another one. So you can eat whatever you want to do, want to eat. You have gym, you have PTs, trainers. So whatever you want in a day-to-day routine, whatever you want in a life, they will provide it. They are like, we'll take all the burden. You just focus on your work. That's the core concept.
Mm.
So I'll like say, a very very good thing about it's not there in other companies. I don't know. And again, it was there in McKinsey as well, but it's on a different level at Google. Thing is, they follow a 50-step strategy where they're like, from every desk, uh, within 50 steps, you need to have a micro kitchen. So micro kitchens are like, heavily available, like multiple, like one or two micro kitchens minimum on a floor, and every micro kitchen has unlimited food. Like all the beverages are available, dry fruits are available, coffee and all those play arenas are available. So you just, whenever you want to get refreshed, you are tired with the work, you go there, you eat, you replenish yourself, and you come back. That's also so. This is the strategy Google is following, and it's a different ball game altogether.
All right.
Yeah.
Sounds amazing working at Google. Like I'm
Yeah, it's a, see, it sounds initially that you are working for Google, but then it's a company at the end of the day, correct? It's again a job which you are doing.
Mm.
And I feel like if you love your job, it doesn't matter where you're working. So I think initially I was also like, Google, 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 and now it's like Google only. That's the
Mm.
thing. So maybe it's a human tendency also as well,
Mm.
but I would say uh, it's a company at the end of the day. So I don't overhype anything in a way.
Yes.
So going back to your college days,
Yes.
which advice, most important critical advice, would you give to your college self, your younger college?
Yeah, this time is never going to come back.
Hmm.
So just make friends, bunk classes, live your moment. But uh, then also remember you have to do hard work once in your life. That's the only thing. You have to do hard work once. Either you do it now, you compromise on all those things, you do hard work, you will succeed. Or you become you came like you become you graduate and then you do hard work. It's up to you. So no two people are the same.
Hmm.
So it totally depends on your priority. So I'm no one to guide them, no one to tell them what to do. But
Hmm.
this is what I'm pretty sure about. This time is never going to come again.
You have to do it once at any point.
That's
After
for
your
that's for
partner.
that's for the job and all. But the advice, as I said,
Hmm.
this time is not going to come again. Make good friends
Hmm.
and good memories.
All right. So to wrap up this interview, what 30-second advice would you give to the young JCRCians watching this interview?
There is no shortcut. This is something which I was talking previously also. If you believe that you know someone that you will, or you can run a startup, you can you know how to crack it. You won't be able to sustain it. You will be able to crack it. You won't be able to sustain it. The only way to sustain it is you have to take baby steps, start from the scratch, learn the basics, do your hard work, and then no one will be able to replace you. And don't be part of rat race. So let's say I'll give you an example. Let's say I don't think there is any CEO who is JECRC alumni or Tier 3 college alumni who is like a CEO of a really big company. If I'm a part of rat race, I'll believe I will never be able to reach there. You getting it? It becomes an impossible goal for me. I don't think like that. I feel like if I do hard work, I'll be there, and I know I'll be there. So this is what I would say. Uh, yeah, that's the entire crux.
Yeah, so don't be part of the rat race, be unique. With those golden words, we come to the end of this interview.
Thank you.
So it was great to have you.
Thank you.
It was more
Thank
than
you.
honorable.
Thank
We
you.
hope you will come again and again to
100%. You just call me whenever you want.
अगर आपको भी गूगल पे काम करना है so like, share and comment.
and subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned for more such epic videos.